Sounds like Groot's got that toothy bastard under control. Better not come back here and try to finish chewing through my ship! Or else.
I wonder what the future has in store for us.
More fighting!
Perhaps next time we should get a contract with no fighting involved.
What would you be good for, then?
Dispatching enemies is not my only skill.
What's up, Muscles? Pissed about the array, too?
I am pondering our latest mission.
I get you. Finally get a win, but no, gotta give our cash to Nova Corps.
I do not consider Seknov 9 a successful heroic venture.
It's successful because we got the units, not because it was heroic.
Didn't you say the same thing after Satopia?
That one was a bit higher on the heroism scale.
Bank robberies are not heroic.
Yeah they are. Banks are evil.
Are those Shatari handcuffs?
What? Oh, yeah.
Strange thing to collect. And I collect some pretty weird stuff.
Oh, it's not like that. I found him in the quarantine zone and I just kept him.
Why?
Don't know. As a reminder of who I used to be, how I got here, it's stupid.
Not necessarily. You want to talk about it?
I don't know if you know this, but my dad is kind of the king of Spartax.
I know.
You do? I mean, you do. Of course you do. You're you.
Yeah. And it's not exactly a secret. It's what I would have done, kidnap the progeny of a powerful leader to control them. I mean, Hela knows how long they kept you. Except that it was for the express purpose of keeping the Spartoi Empire from joining the Resistance.
4 years.
What?
4 years. That's how long they had me. 4 Earth years. And a few days.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. For a long time, I thought my dad would come get me. Raise an army, send in spies to break me out, something. But he didn't. Guess it wasn't politically advantageous.
Fathers suck sometimes. Trust me.
At least your dad wanted you. Even after the war, Mai wouldn't see me.
Want is a nice way of saying kidnapped. Make no mistake, Peter. You're not the only one who was stolen from their home. And 2, you went to Spartax?
Even had a speech worked out and everything. Hey, Dad, it's me. Your son you left to rot in a Shatari prison? It was that or punch him. I was undecided. Still am. Getting into the White House would have been easier.
White House?
Basically, my dad loves bureaucratic bullcrap. I thought being his only son would be enough to get me an audience. Turns out I needed an appointment.
The Spartoi Empire was in political shambles after the Galactic War.
He was too busy to see his kid? Yeah, I got the message loud and clear. I lost everything I ever loved because of him, and he wouldn't even look me in the eye.
I'm so sorry, Peter.
Don't be, I just really want to punch him. Ever been to Shatari Prime?
More times than I care to admit.
Then you know what it's like. How they're like. Scritching, scratching, hissing. Reptilian stuff of nightmares.
Oh yeah, hard to forget.
I've seen some pretty messed up movies, but nothing came close to what it was like living on Shatari Prime. I was just a kid. I didn't even know aliens were real until they showed up in my backyard. And now?
And now you're surrounded by aliens.
There aren't a lot of humans out here. Sure, there's a few of us kicking around.
Richard Ryder.
Right, that guy. Might as well be an alien. Point is, I'm pretty much alone. All because the Shatari saw me as a valuable asset.
Not just the Shatari. Thanos.
Of course, your dad was pulling the strings. I think I'd almost rather Thanos over those lizards.
I can promise you that Thanos would not have been the better option.
Maybe. I mean, do you know what the Shatari do to their prisoners? The unvaluable ones? They throw them into an arena and make them fight monsters. They take bets, sabotage favorite prisoners by breaking a leg or an arm. All of it for their messed up insect entertainment.
You survived, Peter. Men stronger than Drax have been slaughtered in those arenas. You lived.
Yeah, I survived all right. As a bargaining chip.
Would you have preferred death?
I don't know. Back then, maybe. Now, not so much.
Then be glad you made it out at all. Helen knows I'm glad you did.
Anyway, it doesn't matter now.
Yeah. I guess.
Anyone in there? Rocket?
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
Is that my toothbrush?
It fits in the small cracks.
Oh, Rocket, please!
Hold it in for a tick. I'm almost done.
Rodent, will you have time to repair the broken refrigerator door?
What? Like now?
In the near future.
I got a whole comms array to fix. And then I'm getting started on some weapons upgrades for the ship. I ain't got time for no fridge door.
Can I help you?
Hey, Gamora! I was just admiring this super cool assassin ring I got from my favorite super cool assassin. As a token of my, you know,
Token of what?
of my everlasting commitment to not being murdered by you.
It's gonna take more than a ring. It is really nice, though. How'd you know what kind of ring it is?
Oh, let's just say you're not the first assassin to cross my path. Though I guess I should be glad no one ever sent the deadliest woman in the galaxy after me.
You know, that name is actually a misnomer. Everyone thinks I got it doing Thanos' dirty work. Before, you know, I betrayed him. In truth, I got it after I joined the Resistance, on a mission where nobody died.
What did cause you to betray Thanos? I mean, he adopted you when you were like...
5. He basically raised us, taught us everything we know.
So what finally did it? What snapped you out of it?
I found the Resistance.
What?
Thanos was obsessed. He had me and Nebula combing the galaxy for their location for cycles. Each of us determined to be the first to find them and report back. So when I found them first, I was so excited to tell him. I got home, and I found him talking to an empty room. To someone called Lady Death.
That's not ominous.
I truly thought he loved us. In his own twisted way. But Thanos didn't want to restore balance to the galaxy. He was just in love with death, literally in love. And he would kill all of us, including me, including Nebula, to prove it.
But you couldn't let him.
No. So instead of telling him where to find the Resistance, I joined them.
You have to tell me about this Resistance mission, especially if no one died.
I don't think it's a story you're gonna like.
Why not?
Because it doesn't make Corell look very good.
Okay.
The thing you have to understand is that it was the end of the war. The Resistance was losing. Bad. The Shatari knew it, Thanos knew it, we all knew it. But then, Thanos died. At first, people thought it was a false report. Misinformation spread to lure the Resistance out into the open. But when it became clear that it might be true, Corell saw an opportunity. An all-or-nothing mission that could win the war once and for all.
The final attack on Shatari Prime. You're talking about the Resistance stealth mission that kidnapped their infant queen.
Except kidnapping the Queen wasn't part of Corell's original plan. The only reason she had me tag along was so that I would kill the Queen.
What? There's no way.
Is it so hard to believe? She was grieving. You know that. The Shatari had killed her husband, her little boy. She wanted revenge, and I was her chance to finally get it.
Corell would never put out a hit on a baby. She would never kill a kid.
Believe what you want. But she's not who she was back then. None of us are. Something changed. Maybe it was having Nikki. Either way, I refused and we won the war without killing anyone else. And for reasons I don't fully understand, I became known as the deadliest woman in the galaxy afterward.
I, kind of don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say. After the Galactic War ended, I moved on. And now I'm here, doing all this fun stuff with you guys.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. But seriously, thank you for sharing that with me.
Sure.
Is the Chew Devil trying to chew on anything down there?
I am Groot.
Good. Keep it that way. Starting to think maybe it's just what it eats, you know?
I am Groot.
Yeah, the QZ would have been an open buffet for something that eats wires.
I am Groot.
Oh, nice! You made a cute little pen.
I am Groot.
Yeah, it better stay out of my fur.
You didn't mean to chew up the comms, did you? Looks sturdy enough. You sure it'll be okay in there?
I am Groot.
I bet Groot has a rich, velvety voice.
You were right to be worried about
About the broken communications array, Rodent. Potential client might contact us and find our messaging system unavailable.
Our inbox has been dry for cycles, Drax.
Perhaps because some of us shirk our duty to distribute cards of business.
I am Groot.
Yeah, Groot does enough distributing for all of us. No matter what you say, Drax, I still think Seknarf was reasonably successful.
It was not. We were found out and had to run away like cowards.
What? Were you gonna fight a whole fortress?
Wouldn't put it past him.
With the correct strategy, no battle is unwinnable.
Penny for your thoughts?
What is a penny?
It's money. Like units. The saying means I'd pay to know what you're thinking.
We must use our currency to pay the Nova Corps fine, or we risk...
Drax. Just tell me what's up.
I am realizing that I do not know as much as I thought I did. Our visit to Seknarf 9 was not what I expected.
Because Lady Hellbender isn't a giant?
She is definitely not. That is only part of it, Peter Quill. On our way to her fortress, I realized that many of my assumptions about this team have been incorrect as well.
Really?
The assassin and the rodent. Without them and the tree fighting nobly beside us, we would not be alive right now.
I told you, they're not bad people just because they have a bad past. Life is complicated, Drax. Things are never simple.
On Katath, it was. I had a family that I cherished and a certainty about life that I no longer possess.
I'm sure you'll find it again. Just give it some time. Rocket, any chance you can check out the fridge while you're at it?
I ain't got time to refill it. I got other priorities right now.
Those scaly bastards didn't stand a chance. No wonder Rocket's the way he is.
Tell me, rodent, would you have harmed the llama creature if the tree had not removed it?
You think? That thing's got it coming.
I would prefer if you refrained. I would prefer not to have to remove your arm.
What the? Why do you care about that llama now?
We have removed it from its natural habitat. We must now tend to its needs.
Yeah, as if. Okay, then. Drax, name 3 skills you have besides fighting.
I am a great cook.
Nope, don't believe it.
You have never tasted my cooking.
I don't need to. I prefer to eat the hearts of my enemies raw and bloody.
Now I'm hungry. Make it fast, Quill. I still got that array to repair.
Can we talk for a second?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk. What you said before Seknarf about me giving a lot to the team and you making it up to me. You mean it?
Every word.
Then how come when I tell you how to get out of this easy, you ditch my advice and you roll over for Nova Corps?
Rocket, please. Just because I don't always take your advice doesn't mean I don't listen to you. We're a team. Everybody's got an opinion.
So you'd rather listen to Gamora?
Gamora? Gamora knows her stuff, man. She's the navigator. She navigates the stars and planets and, comets.
She navigates comets.
Sometimes. And Groot is our, special vegetation specialist. His opinion's valid, too.
And Drax, what makes him so great?
He's, tactics. The man is such a tactician.
And then there's me, the grumpy Flarkhole who does ship repairs.
Come on. You're a valued member of this team. We started this together. Now we need to make something profitable of it. Something lasting. We could go to nowhere like you suggested. But if we don't pay that fine, Nova Corps will come for us. How do we make money then?
Maybe paying our fine makes some sense.
Exactly. So let's just get it over with and move on. Right?
We'll see. There. Happy now? We done?
You truly believe the llama creature consumes wiring as its diet?
Gamora, did you find... Are those dolls?
Yes? No? It doesn't matter. The Halosope's in the Teo system. Coordinates are in your console.
So, why'd you close the view screen?
None of your business.
Isn't it though? Sounds like you're trying to hide something from us.
Yes, I am.
Hate to disappoint, but I saw everything. Didn't really peg you as a doll collector. And yes, I value my life.
Peter, I'm not gonna kill you for asking about my collection.
That's good, because last time...
So what if I collect them? A lot of people have hobbies. Groot collects plants, Rocket's obsessed with bombs.
Yeah, and Drax has a lot of really scary-looking knives.
See? Nothing out of the ordinary.
I guess. You know, as a kid, I collected stuff too. Baseball cards, action figures...
You think collections are childish?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm messing with you, Peter. I don't care what you think. I'd just rather keep my hobbies to myself. Time's ticking away, Peter.
Okay, Corel, get ready to be impressed.
Corral is probably monitoring this ship, waiting to see if we make the right choice.
Looks like your girlfriend held up her end of the bargain, Quill.
We know for sure it's her.
Checking. Same designation as before. It's definitely Hal's Hope.
What are they doing to my ship?
Relax, standard Nova Corps procedure. My ship's fine.
Which part?
Ask Quill. He's the one who keeps crashing it.
All right, let's pay that fine.
Good question. Hey, Gamora, you've been in a Nova Corps station. They got public restrooms?
We have a toilet right here, Groot.
Our bathroom is quite cramped for a being of his stature.
He can bend. So, after we get out of here,
You mean if we get out of here?
I know someone who could set us up with a relatively lucrative contract.
I will not assassinate anyone.
Yeah, I ain't sneaking around no rich flarker's mansion to poison his dinner or something.
I was going to explain how we could land a cattle herding contract with our llama experience.
Absolutely not! Let's make this quick. What do you want, Quill? Done in record time. One tick. Done. Now that was some quality crafting, if I might say so myself.
Rocket'll come around, just try not to eat anything else, okay? Ready to pay our fine?
I am Groot.
Even Groot can see you're here for some blueberry pie. I know there's some reason we're doing this, but I still want to go on record that I don't want to be here, and that being here is a mistake.
You ever been to the Rock before?
Yeah, looks like every other Nova Corps station.
This reminds me of when I surrendered to the authorities.
What was it like?
Liberating.
Want to bet on who can flip off the most officers before they catch us?
Not in the mood.
Okay. I thought you'd like that.
I'm Groot.
It ain't a station shaped like a rock, it's a rock shaped like a station.
Any chance you know how to get around this place?
You don't get around. You're either brought in or you stick to the reception desk.
Something tells me we'll be out of here faster than your prison sentence.
Depends if you still plan on mating with Centurion Ko-Rel.
Okay, here we go.
If they so much as scratched her paint, we get Nova Corps to reduce our fine.
Good luck with that.
It's gross negligee.
Negligence.
That's what I said.
Where is everybody?
Most Nova stations are heavily automated, all synchronized by the world mind.
It is unsettling.
Not like they had much choice after the war. Too many seats, not enough butts.
Seems more efficient this way anyway.
Sure, till the world mind sneezes and suddenly you got no life support.
That is a precarious system.
It doesn't work that way. He's exaggerating.
Am I? I heard a bunch of gold domes on Egros starved because some ones and zeros made World Mind hard lock the facility.
There's no Nova Corps facility on Egros.
M ship. Designation Milano. Move to holding space R734PL. Present validated ticket to kiosk prior to departure.
Relax, Rocket. It's standard procedure.
You keep saying that.
This isn't exactly my first Nova Corps fine. Yours either.
First time I'm paying one. Flarkin knew I should have stayed on board.
Come on. I won't let anything happen to my ship.
My ship. And you just did.
I mean anything bad. Trust me.
That's what you said about your cop girlfriend.
You know, it does seem kind of extra empty around here.
Good. The fewer cops we gotta talk to, the better.
Your suspicion of law enforcement is itself suspicious.
Forgive me if I don't like taking orders from a giant space computer.
As good as my word, Corel.
You know she can't hear you.
What? Yes, I know.
You two have some history, hey?
Yeah, we did do. History, I mean.
Corell's good people. She saved me from a Shatari bloodletter. Of course, this was after she tried to get me thrown out an airlock.
Yeah, that sounds like Corel.
Hey, listen to Captain Lovesick. Hoping your girlfriend will be all excited to see you.
Yeah, I mean, I just figured she'd be surprised we actually showed up.
I'm surprised we actually showed up.
That Nova tracker didn't give us a whole lot of choice.
There's always a choice. I told you, my guy on Nowhere could pop that thing no problem.
And what happens when a Nova ship scans us and discovers an outstanding levy?
So we don't get caught.
'Cause that worked out so well in the quarantine zone. Okay, it's not supposed to be this empty.
Is it a holiday?
Space cops don't take holidays.
Hello?
I am Groot.
We're here to pay a fine? Looking for Centurion Corral?
Door's locked.
Well, we tried. Come on, let's go.
We're not leaving. We'll go to them if we have to. Look, the door controls are on the other side if we can get you there.
So what, now I'm supposed to hack Nova Corps security?
I mean, if you don't think you can...
Cheap shot, Quill.
We are discussing breaking into a Nova Corps facility.
It ain't breaking in if no one's here.
That is precisely when one would break in.
Odd.
What is? I mean, besides all of this.
There's nothing. Not even a welcome screen.
It is on, right?
They're always on. Constant connection to the world mind, that's the point. This one's been severed.
Huh.
Ain't this the way? Never a space cop when you need one.
I'd settle for a desk clerk.
I'd settle for us leaving a note and getting the Flark off his rock.
There.
According to the monitor, there's 9 people ahead of us. But no one's here.
Thirsty, big guy?
This machine appears to be inoperable.
Maybe they're just all out of your flavor.
I don't like this. We really do need to get that door open.
Hey, I can crack it, but the panel's over there and we're stuck here.
Have you checked the other rooms, Peter?
Yeah, Nova's tech ain't that fancy. Don't expect me to hijack the world mind or anything, but I can handle some low-level security.
All right, there's an air duct in here. Could be a way in, Rocket.
Could, sure. Or maybe it drops down into the hangar. Shut your mouth! We're supposed to be leaving.
What?
Groot says there's an air duct in the room with the controls. If there's one on this side, I may be able to get through.
Groot, could you help out?
Hey, Drax, get me a can of Power Star, would you?
The machine is inoperable, and I am not in the habit of lending units.
I never said I'd pay you back.
Gamora, you do it.
You've got it wrong!
You're up, Drax.
No.
Think you can squeeze through this vent?
If you can get it open, I ain't that flexible.
There! One open air duct.
Now we have damaged Nova Corps property.
Just a little. All right, Rocket. See if this vent leads into that other room. And be careful.
You know, I still don't love this whole pay us fine plan, but I gotta say, messing with some Nova Corps tech ain't a bad consolation prize. There's something screwy with the power grid. It's like they're on backup only. I'm patching you through. You know the drill. Tell me which circuits to switch. We can only reroute power to so many things at once.
On it!
Blocking right, I can. Oops.
Oops, what?
Nothing. It's fine. Maybe just don't touch. There. Fixed.
That's
Prepare to
a
be
door.
amazed.
The wrong door.
Still, progress. Hey, it's a bathroom. Anybody gotta go?
The only place I want to go is out of here. Sure, I'll just hang out in the dark.
We are meant to be clearing our find, not adding to it.
We're not breaking in, we're concerned citizens.
We're not citizens of Xandar, or members of Novacore.
Well, whatever. We've got to deal with that tracker so we get back to guardianing the galaxy.
Watch and learn.
There you go, buddy. Free soda.
I will not add theft to our list of charges.
Blocking right I can. Prepare to be amazed.
Peter!
You said the connection was down. I thought it might help.
No, didn't help.
Watch and learn. We'll find out.
Hey, that sort of worked.
The blast door's gonna need some extra juice. See if there's another power coming.
I do not care to think of how many monsters we will need to sell to pay off this fine.
We're in plain view of security and no one's come running. I'd guess they're not watching.
Remind me to steal a pen or something.
Presto!
Watto?
You know, ta-da!
That is no more clear.
Doors open.
Why did you not simply say so? It is conspicuously silent.
Good point. Hey, Nova! We want to pay our fine and get your Kraken tracker off my ship! What?
Gamora's right. Keep it down, Rocket. Something's off.
Exactly why we should get to the Milano and go.
As soon as we've paid our fine, we need to get rid of that Nova tracker.
There's more than one way to shake a tail, Quill.
The rodent is most qualified to speak on tails.
Hey, do you guys hear that?
What?
It's the death rattle of all the things we could be spending those units on.
Seems like everything was normal when Hallows Hope showed up.
Maybe that's where they are.
Yeah, collectively kissing your ex's butt.
That would form an extremely long queue.
Two can play that game. Or three. What are they doing?
Scanning each other. Far to find out why, though. They're acting bonkers.
I formally declare my objection to trespassing in a Nova Corps facility.
Noted.
See? Drax doesn't want to pay the fine either.
That is not what I said. You are conflating my meaning.
Hey, I'm with you, big guy. I say we get the flark out of here. Hello? There. You hear that? Do we really want to pay this fine and go back to being broke? There it is again. It ain't spooky. That big haunted house on Dervani was spooky.
Hey there.
You aren't Nova.
What gave it away?
Whoever y'all are, come here a minute. Hey, jumpsuit. You gotta get me out of here. I don't belong in the cage.
Nova Corps begs to differ.
No one asked you, Scary Eyes.
We should not be aiding and abetting a criminal.
Weren't you a Nova Corps prisoner?
Indeed, and I served my time.
What are you in for?
What? He's mistaken identity. They mistook me for someone who gave a crap.
Ooh, I like him.
Back at you, Weasel. So how about helping a guy out? See if there's a door release or something.
Perhaps the sentient space computer summoned all Nova Corps back to Xandar.
Wow.
What would it take to call an entire station away?
I know these cells open. There's got to be a switch or something. Look, we got this problem right. What'd you do? What's happening?
Wonder where it took him.
Furnace. Congrats, Quill. You just executed your first prisoner.
That seems improbable.
How have we not run into a single Nova Corps?
Perhaps they are in a meeting.
All of them?
In my experience, meetings involve an inordinate amount of people and take longer than is necessary.
Maybe we just send him back to his cell. Like, that was the visitors area.
In my experience, Nova Corps do not permit visitations.
You were in the kiln. Of course you weren't allowed visitors. This isn't a supermax.
Man, this place is big.
What'd you expect?
We are here only to pay our fine.
What are you doing?
I am announcing our lawful intentions. We trespassed only once, discovering the entry abandoned.
I don't think anyone is listening, Drax.
You! Hey! Buddy?
Oh, hey! What now? I got rights!
Now this place brings back memories.
You once served with the Nova Corps, Peter Quill.
What? No! But I had to stand in a lineup once, maybe twice. Anyway, good to be on this side of the glass.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 1, 1, 1. Nope. 4, 3, 2, 1. How about this? Flark.
This is about Groot. What are you doing?
I figured as long as we're here, I may as well try and dig up some juicy Nova secrets. Maybe they even got a bead on Gamora's bluer half.
Not likely.
What's that?
Nothing.
Perhaps a deadly assassin infiltrated the facility.
Don't look at me.
I was not.